Unlucky today, Phil, out the cup. What's your initial assessment?
Yeah, I'd say for me the initial assessment was it was a good run out for the girls. I mean, we've been in a scenario where, due to the weather, we've had games called off the last 3 weeks. And to be fair, I think in the first half you could see, especially first 25-30 minutes, just a little bit of rustiness, just in possession, a little bit of lack of sharpness out of possession to pick up. But once we got back into the flow of it, I think when we went, was it 2-0 down at one point, and got it back 2-1. I think that's when the sharpness started showing. And overall, we just said in the change rooms at full time, despite losing 4-2, we're proud of the girls' efforts. I think they've played some fantastic football. They've probably not deserved that scoreline, but we've got to say well done to Hednesford, and good luck to them in the next round.
Well, I know how much you've planned this. Yeah. In terms of if anyone was to watch it, would you say that your plan translated well into the game?
Yeah, I'd say so. Overall, I think second half we got it a bit better, where we were a bit more detailed on who needs to pick who up. I think, first half we tried to play more. I think more because of the lack of sharpness, or the lack of game time recently, they just managed to get away from us a little bit, in key areas, cutting inside. But again, you've got to put it in perspective. We've had a couple of players doing a couple of jobs. A big thank you and shout out to Jodie, who's stepped in to play centre-back for us. I thought she did exceptionally well. Meg's done a great role in centre mid. Again, a little bit out of position for her, but with Meg, she can play a number of positions really well. Yeah, and I'd say, kind of the game plan we carried out on the whole, and probably for most people watching, they were probably impressed with how we've played and how we perform, which is a bit positive from that.
A bit of a double-barrel question to round off. First of all, how much of that would you say is self-inflicted?
Yeah.
And second of all, is it just a case of more fitness to come in the training?
Yeah, I'd say we can't got away from, obviously we conceded a couple of sloppy goals, which happens. That's football at the end of the day, but we've allowed them to have the opportunity to shoot, which we talked about at half time, and we're not a side that digs people out. We're a side that try to come up with solutions and work together. So yeah, I'd say, in those cases it probably was a little self-inflicted. I think it was difficult today because, again, not in disrespect in the possessions that we had, we didn't have really the options that we could bring off the bench to chase the game and to make key differences. As I say, that just is what it is at this time of year. But overall, I think we take plenty of positives out of that performance, and we look ahead to train and then go in the league next week, where ironically we're playing against these, but it's away. So hopefully, the girls will work hard and prepare for that next Sunday.
Nice, thank you, Phil. Well done.
Cheers, mate.